Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on Common and Tiffany Haddish. If you don't know the tea, honey, they are dating. I think a lot of people have known this from months ago. A lot of people have been wanting me to read Common and do a reading on Tiffany Haddish, but I haven't really done a reading on them. I wanted to wait, and not because I doubted that they were in a relationship, but just because I didn't feel it was the right time. So now is the right time. I've been led by Spirit, so let's go ahead and do it, honey. We know they're in a relationship. What's going to be the outcome of the relationship? Is this going to last? What does Spirit have to say about their respective careers? If you don't know, I believe Common is a musician, performer, singer, and then Tiffany is an actress, spokesperson. She's done a lot of work on TV. So we are going to see. I'm going to be using today, let me see, where are those? I'm looking here for, okay. I want to show you what deck I'm actually using for this reading. It is the Urban Tarot, okay, the Urban Tarot. And I kind of like the cards. And the reason that I like them is because they're a little different, the depictions. They kind of do follow the traditional tarot. So, hope everybody's doing well. Let me position this light here, honey, so you guys can see me. Let me see if this peach light is going to be better. Let's see, no. Ooh. Is that too peachy? Let's try that one for a while. I'll probably look red on the camera, but it's okay. I kind of feeling that peachy vibe. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see what is coming up with. What is going to be the outcome of this relationship? Because they've been dating. And according to Tiffany, this is the first time that she's dated a celebrity. Wow. Okay, and I'll be showing you, of course, all the cards that I got here. Okay. And if you don't know, Tiffany Haddish has actually, she's actually shaved her head, which I think she looks great. I'm all for the female empowerment, of actually shaving their head, going back to basics, and kind of refreshing their image. It's so hot outside. It's so hot, summertime. So, I know that she did it for personal reasons. So I'm really, really thinking, and one of the things that I was like kind of laughing at because I thought it was cute, she made the statement that now her and Common are kind of like twins because they're both bald. All right, so the first card that I got here is the Fool card. So I feel like, let me hold this up. So this is the only part with the problem with this camera. I mean, this light, I don't know. Okay, that's better, I think. With the Fool card is that you see the kind of uncertainty about the relationship and where it's going to go. So I feel like they both have doubts. They both like each other. They both like the energy that they have and what they bring to the table respectively, not just as financially and not just as, friends, but I feel like this is more of a solid friendship. I do have here the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups here with this card, it says luxury. So, they both come with equal money to the table. They both fulfill each other in so many ways. It's more of like a very chill kind of relationship. They kind of see themselves as friends, and I feel like that there is some I feel like together they bring each other some kind of symbiotic type of, understanding, and kind of like they heal each other in so many ways, okay? But there's going to be interference in this relationship with Tiffany and Common. There's going to be relationship issues down the road, right? Because the journalist card is coming up, which this is the Prince of Wands, which I feel like would be like the Page of Wands. So the reason that I would say this in a traditional Page of Wands, you know, it would mean something entirely different. But journalism, they're going to be in front of the headlines. Like people, you know what the media does? It does a lot of damage to a lot of these celebrity relationships. And it's done this they've done this over and over to various couples. And I feel like Common and Tiffany are no different. They're still going to have those problems later down the road with their relationship. But they do have a lot to gain with the Nine of Discs, which would be the Nine of Coins. This is all about money as well for them. Opportunities are going to come from this relationship. Like I've said before, when you are dating another celebrity, even though it may not be necessarily a business arrangement or a business contract, there is definitely an element here where it can boost, like being in a relationship with someone. You're looked at differently by Hollywood. You're looked at differently by other people on the outside, your fans that are looking in. You know, people want to know. People have that itch for curiosity. They want to know what's going on in your life. They have so many different opportunities also that people will want to engage with them, you know, and offer them certain opportunities and certain work projects to kind of get in their business, kind of infiltrate that relationship that is going on. But how tight is this relationship? How tight? Because I got here the Five of Wands, which shows here strife, right? Five of Wands. Some strife here and some struggles, like power struggles. Again, Tiffany is someone that operates out of her divine masculine, and Common operates out of his divine masculine. She does not operate out of the divine feminine, even though she can be feminine at times. She doesn't balance that out very well. So that's going to be the problem in the relationship, because she's so outspoken. She's almost like a dude in some ways, and I'm not saying that she's a dude at all or calling her not feminine, because she is all woman. But there is going to be these power struggles, and I already see it, where, you know, she's not going to like start something, or she's going to want to do something, and then, you know, he doesn't want to do something, or, you know, she starts getting paranoid that he is cheating on her or something like that. So we're going to have to see here. But there is success, there is opportunities with the Six of Discs here, with the Six of Coins. Can you see that? There is success, a card of success, a card that symbolizes their careers respectively. Like I said, this is going to kind of boost their careers, and they're going to ascend to a higher level in the work projects and the things that, you know, post-corona, post-2020, as we go into 2021, because, honey, 2020 has been horrible for everybody, right? Then we have the Ace of Swords. So they are going to accomplish a lot. There's definitely a lot of accomplishment, a lot of fulfillment. They're going to travel together certain places. There is a trip for them to Europe for some reason. I don't know if this is probably more work related, but I feel like they both will meet up either like France, Italy, somewhere in, you know, again, post-corona. Like when I say post-corona, I mean 2021, as we get into 2021. What's very interesting is that this card shows the Lover's card, right? So the Lover's cards are soulmates. He is a soulmate to her. I don't feel like they're a twin flame. I feel like they're very much soulmates. But even soulmates, I have said this before with other people, we can have more than one soulmate. And I feel like up until this point, both of them had to go through different relationships and some struggles. And they both have baggage from those relationships and their personal experiences. But I honestly do feel like they are friends, first and foremost, and friends with benefits. So I wouldn't be surprised if later down the road, you know, they they want to take the relationship to a different level, which could be like, you know, respectively, like going into their own Facebooks and putting like in a relationship, or I know that sounds silly, but or they could have like an engagement, right? He could pop the question to her in time and wanting to marry her, but the universe shows that there's so many different possibilities with this relationship. It feels like the universe is behind it. This has been divinely orchestrated. The universe is supporting this, and it seems like they could be like the next, you know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, right, through the outside. But I'm going to have to pull some more cards to see, because What bothers me here is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, it says futility. And if you're not familiar with futility, it's almost like, you know, all your efforts are futile. They're not necessary. There's a lot of opposition, in other words, you know, and this is coming not only from people on the outside, like I've said, people on the outside looking into the relationship who may be single, who may be miserable in their life, and not wanting, you know, and women, that especially women who, you know, are very trifling, and they want to, you know, they want to get into Common's good graces and kind of stir the pot, you know what I mean? Because again, Common is very attractive. He is, you know, he's very, you know, much a celebrity. He's had a lot of success, and that's the thing that he's going to have to watch for, is the flirtations and the things that go on. Let me pull a couple other cards and see what else is coming up with the relationship and their career. So with the relationship is the happiness card. You see that? That's the what is it? Nine of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups, which is happiness. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that. This glare, I apologize. Happiness. So this relationship is making them happy. I feel like it's healing for both of them. There is abundance. Again, reiterating, they're going to have, like with the Three of, is this the Three of Cups? Yeah, the Three of Champagne cups or whatever. I don't know what you call those cups. I'm not a drinker, but I think it's champagne, or maybe it's like, I don't know, martini cup, but whatever. They are going to be celebrating. They're going to have a lot of celebrations, things. I feel like they want to create like a family together. They are very, I do believe in a past life they did have a relationship as well. And so this is something that's like they're very familiar and comfortable with each other's energy. He lets her be her, she lets him be him. But let's see what else comes up. Wow. Princess of Discs. So it says the kindergarten teacher. So one of them, I feel like one of them could be kind of like a teacher in this relationship to the other. And I would have to say I feel like it would be Common, not necessarily Tiffany. And the reason that I say that is because I feel like he's much more of the healer, much more of the shaman type of energy. He has a lot of spiritual protection around him. He's very calming when you look at his aura. When you look at him, I feel like he has a green, a green aura. And I also feel like when I look at him, I see the green aura, and I also see that he has a purple aura. So he's very intuitive as well. The Ace of Wands tells me again that they can overcome any, you know, problems in this relationship and stuff. Let's see if there's any obstacles. So I'm going to start shuffling the cards again that I have remaining in my hand and see what are the obstacles to this relationship. What do they need to be on the lookout for? Because I kind of covered already what I feel, what I see, and what the cards are revealing here. But let's see what else, what do they need to be aware of in their relationship, right? Let's see what card comes up next. So, the filmmaker, wow. So, this is the Prince of Cups, the filmmaker. Okay, so, and I asked the question, what would they need to be careful with? So there is a man, I feel like this is saying that there is a younger man, this could be a Caucasian, this could be work-related, that could put them in a situation, and this may be more on Tiffany's side, a situation where maybe she's acting in a movie or a role, and it's a very steamy scene, it's with another guy, and it's kind of, you know, isn't that kind of situation that we're talking about. And it could make Common feel a little, even though I don't peg him to be like the jealous type. Let's see what else they have to be careful with in this relationship. Indolence. Wow. Let's see, the Eight of Cups. Indolence. So there is kind of like, let me look up that word indolence. I'm doing this live because this is live, a live reading. This is not scripted. I don't even know, like, indolence, isn't that like rudeness? I'm not good at a lot of big words. Well, I am, but not like this one. I haven't, indolent. Okay, let's see. Wanting to avoid activity or exertion, lazy. Okay. Causing little or no pain. Laziness. Okay, so one of them is going to be kind of lazy in the relationship. And again, I feel like this is going to be more of Tiffany. She, is a powerhouse in herself, but she's kind of reminds me of that masculine guy energy. When I say that she may not, um, do a lot of effort in the relationship, or spice up things in the relationship, she could be very forgetful, and this happens to couples all the time. As when you're dating someone and you think they're hot and whatnot, it's all fun, and it's a lot of chemistry, and you're very thoughtful of anniversaries. But then once you get married and time progresses and you get comfortable with one another, we've seen this in different relationships. People tend to forget about anniversaries, and they stop being thoughtful, and the magic just dies. So in order for this relationship, one of the obstacles here is going to be Tiffany and possibly Common. They're going to both have to work through any kind of laziness, or not putting kind of effort or thoughtfulness or spontaneity into the relationship itself. They could actually, and I hate to use this word, get bored. Let's see what else they have to be careful with in the relationship. Sorrow, the Three of Swords. So there is some heartbreak here. There is going to be some heartbreak, and that's what they have to watch. Usually when I see the Three of Swords in the traditional Rider Tarot, the Rider-Waite Tarot cards, for me, it could symbolize like cheating or some kind of disappointment. Let me get a clarifying card about this relationship and what they have to be on the lookout for. Okay, the Mage. Okay, the Mage, which I believe this would be like the Magician. Again, someone that is full of trickery, but has access to, they're like an alchemist. Let me get another clarifying card to clarify that. The Prince of Discs, the Day Trader. Again, this is all pointing towards business people around the relationship. People from the outside, they're going to have to keep things private, not put it out on social media. No, but let me pull another clarifying card. Regardless of what is said and done, at the end of the day, they're going to have to be very private about it. The Moon. They're not going to want their business kind of illuminated, just like the moon illuminates the night sky, right? They're going to need to keep a lot of that to themselves. Let's see. What is the outcome of the relationship? What is the outcome? Let me just shuffle the remaining cards. What is the outcome of this relationship with Common and Tiffany Haddish? What is the outcome, Spirit? Strength is the outcome. So either this could mean that they need to be strong in this relationship, or it will be a strong relationship. And then the Eight of Swords, interference. So there is interference here, and I know that a lot of you that are tuning in are maybe asking, like, maybe you have other questions that I didn't address in this reading, but this is what I see, this is what I hear from Spirit, and what they need to pay attention to the most in this relationship. So I hope that you like this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Psychic Medium Ray. And don't forget to join my Patreon for additional psychic and mediumship development, as well as additional tea into the world events and things that are going on. I love you guys so much. Until next time, have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye.